Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Currently we are on Season 1, Episode 15A, Mind Meld. And this sounds like it's gonna be a fun episode so far. I'm pretty sure like all the episodes ever since like Episode 8A or something have been really fucking amazing, more or less. So I'm just excited to continue with my reactions. I just wanna get more really fun episodes. And I also don't have much to say before we get into it, so I think we should just get into it. Though, as usual, I do need to remind you that you can get a full-length version of this reaction over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing to the specific tiers I've created for it, you can get access to some or all of my full-length reactions, which includes cartoons, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, and movie full-length reactions. Alternatively, you can also just stick with the YouTube version of these reactions. It is completely up to you at the end of the day, though it is greatly appreciated if you do end up supporting me. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just get into episode 15A, Mind Meld, in 3, 2, 1.
This is Purple Knight. Is everyone in position?
Mikey is set. Mikey is in position.
Whoa. Why does Mikey get to use his real name as his code name? He doesn't. Orange Pawn, please use your...
Why am I out of pawn?
I'm changing my code name too. Bluey. No, Blue... No.
Call yourself a blue hedgehog.
Please, everybody just pay attention. We are dealing with the Purple Dragons. Evil, villainous hackers. Now, they have the dragon.
Oh, the purple dragons again!
Double checking. It is a real dragon's tooth, right?
No.
Dude, I love whenever a show gets to the point of its run where it has established all these different factions of villains and the writers just get to play with all of them. I don't know why, but that's like my favorite part of a show's run. When it's like in the early middle stages. Because it's just so cool seeing all these different factions in different episodes.
As usual, looks like we gotta handle this ourselves. Cyber Bishop, Plan B. See that? That is a cool code name.
Let's do this, bro.
What did you call that thing? Cyber Bishop? I actually just realized that I'm not aware whether this version of TMNT has that character. It would be really cool if he does actually appear.
Didn't get the photo. Didn't get the photo. Because you were too focused on a pigeon with pizza, a piece of military-grade technology remains in the hands of...
A high school tech club?
That's right.
Yeah, well, your fear of beach balls didn't help any. I just don't think...
Well, you guys didn't help either.
The problem is, while I come up with brilliant plans, you guys just goof around like dum-dums. Because you're dumb. Dumb.
I completely side with you, Donnie. They are.
And that move is
This Donatello might genuinely be like one of my favorite TMNT turtle characters.
I have created something that will make...
Genuinely. Like, if I had to create an amalgamation team of all the different TMNTs with 4 Team Turtles, he would be my choice for Donnie. 100%.
What's going on?
Oh, just let me close you into the mental intelligence...
Oh, I get the title of the episode now.
Everything's going to be brilliant. 4 times as brilliant.
Yeah, usually stuff like that doesn't really end up being good. There's just some things that humans and turtles were never meant to mess with. And that includes brains.
Relishing chuckle. Now, who is
That
ready
seems
for a-
incredibly invasive to do to your brothers though. I get where he's coming from, but Jesus Christ. It's fucked up.
Raph, are you...
I'm the last person who would defend stupid people,
Leo, get ready.
but people have the right to be stupid.
It's everything I ever wanted.
You know, I actually genuinely kind of like them more too, because their buffoonery that happens constantly in all the different TMNT incarnations really bothers me. So when they're actually toning it down here, like, it doesn't even seem unreasonably toned down, you know? They were actually acting how they should be acting when doing this mission.
It's such an advanced piece of technology. It's hard to decide what to use it on.
I know, but it's gotta be great since we can only use it once.
What if we could use it to launch a whole network of satellites?
Or we could use it to power my super collider.
Whoa.
What?
How did you build that?
With some spare parts in your workshop.
I'm sorry, you went into my workshop?
Yes, and I also reorganized your motherboard's by processing power.
Smart.
Yeah, he's gonna come to the realization that he doesn't like that.
So guys, who's ready for our big game of skateball?
No can do. Got lots of work. Definitely, lots of work.
Oh.
Oh, come on. So now you're gonna be too fucking busy to actually have fun?
I have been looking everywhere for some Swiss ball bearings.
It is all about ball bearings nowadays.
Let's suit up, shall we?
What do you mean suit up?
Oh, you look magnificent.
Not.
I thought purple was my thing. We know what we must do.
I'll ready the disposal unit.
I love that voice actor. I'm glad we're actually keeping him for more than one
I
episode.
can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss the dum-dums. I want my brothers back.
Yeah, the grass is always greener on the opposite side, isn't it?
I give up. You guys are too smart to be fooled. I'll just leave you and the dragon's tooth alone.
Does this apology have any strings attached?
No, that is what I'm saying. No strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
Literally a string attached to you.
Don't pull that. It's just a prototype for a new aquatic battle shell.
Man, I can't believe how much I actually rely on the color of the headbands of the turtles, because it takes me a minute to actually realize which one of the turtles each one of them is when all of them are wearing pink. I mean purple.
Why am I a pair of beach balls?
They're multiplying exponentially!
Gotta get out of here! Follow my honest face to safety!
Good job, guys.
$10 if I shove this up my nose? Huh?
It worked. I'll give you 20, brother.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's see how I feel about this episode. I definitely wasn't bored by it. I think it was actually a really enjoyable episode, really fun. But I feel like this is at least one of those episodes which I really wish was a little longer, because I feel like it doesn't really quite have the depth that I feel like maybe should have had. And I can say that for I guess all of this show's episodes, because I feel like I've said before, in general, I cannot feel as invested for this show as for any of the other incarnations of TMNT, because by the time I get invested into the plot of the episode, it's over. And this is, again, another case for that. But I feel like for this one especially, it was a cool concept. I think it was executed pretty well, but I just wanted more of it, you know? I feel like it was over way too soon. So that's kind of the only thing that I have to say about this episode, really. Because otherwise, I had fun with it. I enjoyed the plot. I enjoyed the story. And everything. I enjoy the character interactions, but I just wish it had a little bit more depth and was just longer. But yeah, because otherwise, I don't even have anything to criticize this episode about. Like, it isn't like any of the other episodes where there were things annoying me about it, or parts of the episode where I was like, oh god, can this be over already? Like, I didn't have any kind of situation like that. I just genuinely, totally enjoyed the episode. Sure, it might not necessarily seem like that because it wasn't like a crazy ass episode or whatever, but I had fun with it. It was fine. Like, I don't feel underwhelmed by the episode. I don't feel overwhelmed by the episode. I just feel whelmed, you know? I just feel perfectly satisfied. So yeah, in terms of a rating for this episode, I guess I'm going to go with an 8.2 out of 10. Again, not because it's a bad episode or anything, because you might have expected for me to give it like a 9 point something with how much I praised it, but it's just that that's kind of what it feels like. I feel like the 8 rating is usually for when I feel whelmed by an episode. Because I feel perfectly satisfied, but I definitely can see how it could be worse. I definitely can see how it could be much better. So yeah, it's perfectly fine episode. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. But yeah, I am curious though, what do you guys think about this episode? So comment thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon. Omar Abridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, and NetsUp123. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, and NetsUp123. And I also want to give, once again, a huge thanks to Omar Bridgman for also supporting me through my coffee account. Thank you for doing that, and thank you in general to all of you guys for supporting me. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do like, subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my coffee account where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!